second. I'm not even ready.
Oh, geez. We start, but we don't start.
Right.
It's okay.
Does he have like a wrestling mask or something that he wears?
He's getting the pyro ready.
I had to get my drink, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So, what, Andrew? What?
Well, I
you
said
going
shit.
to get a going to get a drink made me think that maybe I want a drink. Like
You should.
know.
It is critical drinks. So.
Yeah, he's grabbing his. Team player.
Oh God! As he walks into the blurry void.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Eventually.
What's up, brother?
Nothing. Just
Good to see your face.
trying to podcast up in this bitch.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're on schedule this week. None of us are hungover.
Hey, look! Since he's gone, let's do it. Welcome everybody to Dark Eidolon presents
Critical Drinks
with your host
Andy Aguilar
and me, Brandon Brooker.
My best friend.
Yeah, this week is a little different because we have a guest, our first guest.
Yeah.
This purple void to my right.
God damn it.
That's Theo.
Yeah, that's Theo.
Theo's here. Little clumsy bastard.
Yeah.
And that's our guest. Our guest is the purple void. Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Oh!
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Like the Undertaker coming out of the purple void.
Here he is, our first guest on the podcast. My friend and fellow game player of ours. He's in our game club. He's the mythic, the hothead, the loudmouth.
We have to work on that.
Andew fucking Smith.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Hey,
Andrew.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Wait a minute, don't you guys also have a podcast? Like a short story thing?
It's yes.
We did a podcast for a little while called
Working on it.
Assigned Reading. Yeah, we kind of took a hiatus. We were trying to build like a bank of like at least 10 episodes and then kind of like get a head start. Because it kind of takes a while to like read the story, even though they're like children's books. It still kind of took a while to do all the research. It was more like, it was an actual podcast that needed like a little bit of research. And I don't know. I read the books. I didn't put any other like research.
Oh, hey, Rachel's pregnant.
Oh,
What? Rachel's pregnant again?
Yeah.
Again? Another one? Another.
Congrats.
Well, that's great. That's awesome. I love
Hey.
Rachel. I miss her a lot. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew's on today to play some Pathfinder with us and continue Fritz Greyhouse's journey through Cheliax, I guess, on board the Belafonte. But first, since this is a podcast where we like to drink beverages, let's beg the question, if you will. Let's beg the question. What you drinking on?
What you drinking on? Well, I mean, for me,
I already fucking know, Andy. I fucking know.
The streak continues.
The streak continues.
Keeps it going.
I'm not gonna lie though, those are some good White Claws.
They are.
They're the good. They're the best
I'm
flavor.
glad there wasn't like the whole I have to convince somebody. Andrew knows.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
They're delicious.
Andy went ahead of the guest because he's a rude host. But
I trampled all over you.
I have nothing special because I got a sweet tooth, so I have ginger ale.
Yeah, I like it.
It kind of blurred it. Like
a little gingy.
It like blurred it.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
No product placement for.
Yeah, we don't want any liability.
Sponsored by ginger ale. Wait, did Skype actually
like on the corner? It actually like blurs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing it again. It's still doing it.
Bring it in front of you, in front of your face. Right? Yeah. No, you have to be in the frame. You be in the frame. Yeah. No. Put it in front of your face.
It's still blurry. It's still okay. Like I can kind of do it now. Yeah. That's awesome.
There, all right. So you're not drinking alcohol. That's cool. I mean,
That's a good-
look, guys,
It is
there's going to be times in the future
tired.
where I'm not going to want to drink on the podcast,
Mhm.
and it's totally acceptable here. We're not trying to
Mhm.
beer pressure anybody. There's no beer pressure here.
Nope.
Just
don't get me wrong. I like alcohol. You guys know this. I'm just
I know that.
I'm tired.
A time and a place.
Yeah.
It is
I'll
later
just
for
say
you
I-
guys also. So.
Yeah.
But-
Well, what I'm drinking on is.
Shut up.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Some
I haven't seen
man
one of
grape
those
juice.
in forever. It goes with the shirt as well. I'm surprised you didn't have another one to like clink them together,
Yeah.
and like spill half of it over your face.
Yeah.
There is
some fine malt liquor. It's Mickey's for the people just listening. I love Mickey's, man. I always love the logo, the little like.
As
bee
far
and
as
shit.
40 choices,
Fucking
yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Do you
And
ever
also military.
do you ever like duct tape them on your hands whenever you're younger? Like,
You know what? I never played Edward 40 Hands. I never played it.
oh my god. That's exactly what I thought about when I saw the Mickeys. I was like, oh, yeah, tape
Well,
it to your hand.
Truth be told, I'm like really broke, so I was like, "What's the bang for the buck right here?"
Yeah,
so
that's the way to
Mickey's,
go.
you drink one of these guys, you'll be feeling pretty good. And it's
We're
only
gonna
like
get into some shit.
$3.50, yeah, $3.50 or something.
Say goodbye to
Yeah.
diplomacy for Frtiz tonight.
Nah, I'll be good. I also got a little yerba mate on the side.
There you go.
Yerba mate.
A little
Okay.
tea, a little caffeine.
Yeah. Keep my wits about me. Try
like
to, anyways. Yeah.
Gotta stay sharp.
Yeah, I got
That's
0
what's up.
wits, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna skip Wrestle Talk. We can just mention my cool Stone Cold shirt. We'll just say it. That's Wrestle Talk. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And
Stone
we're done.
Cold still rips, and we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how's it been going, Andrew? You want to share anything on the podcast? Anything special in your life happen?
No.
Okay, great. All right,
Nice.
well, let's get on to
Nope.
role playing.
Let's just
All
get
right.
into it.
Yeah. None of this. Our IRL, get out of here.
Yeah. What am I here? Am I here to talk about 401ks and taxes? No. I'm here to be whisked away into a magical fan of fantasy and magic.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when we enter Golarion in the inner sea region aboard the Belafonte. And as we last left off, you were leaving the mountaintop you guys entered the portal, meaning you, Blade, Python, and Icky George, which is your
Yes.
party. You were led back into the portal by the 4 that showed up, which was Ezra, Simone the Many-Face, Zero, and a 4th, which you hadn't really talked to on the ship, so you're not very familiar with who that 4th was. And so, yeah, as you enter the portal, you re-enter back onto, not onto land, onto the ship. And as you do that, you notice that Simone is like very winded, as basically she had to use all of her spell slots in order to perform such a massive feat to transport so many people. It's a spell beyond her capacity. So she seems very like, ugh. You see her take like a seat immediately, like kind of like,
Yeah.
and
Simone,
a lot out of her.
Simone is the drow, right?
No, incorrect. Simone
it's a summoner.
is the changeling summoner. Ezra is the necromancer.
Okay, great. All right. So
and Zero is the half elf. He doesn't really have a class.
I walk up to her and I put my hand on her back and I'm just like, "Take a rest, young mage. You've performed a great feat today."
She just looks at you like, and as you guys do that, you start to hear like people on the ship like clamoring, kind of like everyone seems to be lining up for some reason. Everyone seems to be kind of getting into attention, and you even see Captain Kidd kind of like fixing his stuff, kind of like trying to like present himself to kind of like he kind of seems a bit unnerved for some reason. Okay. He seems to be like almost sweating it. He doesn't even seem to notice that you guys are back.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's waiting for someone to show up.
And I'm just like kind of like asking my team like, what's going on? What's going on?
Seeing as they were also with you, they also don't really know what's happening. Even the 4 that took the portal and left don't really seem to know what's happening. Like when they left, everything seemed to be fine. This is also the middle of the day, so it's no longer night or anything like that, so everyone can see.
Yeah.
And Captain Kidd snaps to attention. He points to the rest of the crew. He says, "Everyone stand in line. At attention. Hands behind your backs." Like, he doesn't even have time to, like, shackle you guys or anything like that.
Oh.
And he stands in front of you. Like, he comes down onto the deck and he stands in front of you and he's facing the entrance of this walkway in which there's, like, a board and everything like that. And you can start to hear footsteps. Really loud, pronounced footsteps. You can hear, like, as if they're, like, clad in armor as well. Like, whoever's coming up is somebody who's, like, it almost seems like they're ready for battle to come right off the bat. But as you do that, you see a human clad in, like, black chainmail. Axe at their side, shield on their back, and they seem very, like, basically,
who's this guy?
They seem to be walking as if they own the place. Like, he's looking around, kind of like, this is the ship. And yeah, they make eye contact with Captain Kidd. And he kind of, like, stands attention. He says, First Mate Brutus, I wasn't expecting you to be back so soon. What news from the capital? He's kind of, like, wiping his sweat from his brow.
Do I see anybody of the slaves, like, get out of line or, like, talk to each other or say some shit?
So as you do that, let's see how everyone reacts.
The fuck is
First
this
of all,
guy?
you see like people kind of like whispering, like. So give me a perception, Andrew. Or excuse me.
I'm totally one of those people whispering.
Yeah.
10. Actually, wait. What is my perception?
So it's going to be. You don't think you have any pluses to your perception, unfortunately.
10? Yeah, just 10.
So you're kind of like looking around, but Captain Kidd seems to be the one who's like kind of like getting in your face to be like, welcome back from the capital. I hope your visit to House Thrune was a good one. Surely they have good news about me as I've been progressing swimmingly. Brutus, as you can see, Captain Kidd actually looks back and he can see that you've brought back the noble, but he's dead, or at least he's like lying on the ground. Captain Kidd's shaking kind of like getting nervous. Says, what? I told you to bring back the noble alive. What is this? What have you guys done? As he says, Captain, as he points to Frtiz. What's the deal here? I told you to bring back the noble alive.
Oh, this is Captain Kidd saying this?
Frtiz, yes.
Yeah. Oh. I say,
You're making me look terrible in front of Brutus.
I step forward out of line and I say, Captain Kidd of New Bastion reporting. We scaled the mountain and got on top, and we came upon a grisly scene. Your noble had fallen victim to a talon to the throat, and it had to have been Strix. There was feathers all around. There was nothing to do. It looked like it happened pretty recently, but there was nothing we could do to save his life. So I figured I can't come back empty-handed. So here he is. This is the way you're gonna get him, because he's dead.
So he kind of looks at the body.
And if I'm not mistaken, I've managed to hold my side of the bargain.
As he kind of he hears what you have to say. He says, Brutus, I know I was supposed to bring back this noble alive, but clearly these idiots weren't able to get the job done correctly. I beg your humble apology, sir. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, Captain. I don't want to wish to hear you talk anymore. Explain to me for 1 second, though. Why weren't you there to make sure that it did happen and it did succeed? Where were you when this failure happened?
I was.
Permission to speak, sir. Permission to speak. Corporal.
Frtiz,
Permission denied. I'm talking to Kidd. You'll notice how I didn't say Captain either.
I just had an
silence.
Sorry, sir.
Well, I thought my team very capable of being able to do this, Brutus. I know normally I get my hands dirty, but
so this reflects on your judgment and how you failed.
I can't deny the fact that Frtiz failed me actually. Ezra, come here. As he points to the necromancer, he says, "Get this body to the talk."
Dead is dead, and shit trickles downhill, kid.
As like Ezra is about to place her hand, the necromancer is about to place her hand on the dead noble, and just kind of like hesitant because she doesn't even seem to want to like disrespect Brutus, as she can even tell when someone seems to outrank another person, even though Captain Kidd is the captain of the ship. But Ezra, being a necromancer, places her hand and casts the spell Hang on, I have it right here. Grave words. And what that does is that forces a corpse to babble. So there's only a 10% chance of this actually working. So Ezra puts her hand on the dead body and says, "What happened to you at your moment of death?" So I'm going to roll and see if this works. There's a 10% chance of it working. So Ezra says, "We can get true answers from the body itself. Let's see what we can find out." Failure. As it just kind of incoherently just babbles. I'm sorry, Brutus. I thought that would work. I beg your humble apologies, sir. I hope this doesn't reflect that on Captain Kidd. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Failures, failures, failure. And all I see is failure right now. Failure to produce, failure to earn. And this will reflect on you, kid, and your family.
What? There's still more of my. There's more. No. You still don't tell me you found the rest of my house. No.
Kid, does it look like I want?
Them?
Don't worry. You've been doing good, but I gotta be honest. This right here is no good. This is not what we expected, and we expected him one alive noble, not one dead fucking noble.
Oh boy.
So let me just explain it to you this way. More information will be available when you start producing.
So you're telling me I have another chance to appease House Thrune? Yes. Is this what I'm hearing? Is this? Please tell me I have another chance, Brutus. I can prove my worthiness.
We'll see.
As he starts to blow up on the rest of his crew, he says, "This is how you guys treat me after I give you guys a chance at freedom. This is how you repay me."
Hey, maybe
all of you.
Maybe you shouldn't have shot cannonballs at us. He did that too, Brutus.
When you say that, he actually seems surprised.
Not only did he not help, he also tried to shoot us. So.
Is this true?
He is surprised. He says, "I fired no cannons."
That's a lie. You did.
He looks around and he says, "Who let off the cannons? Why would I try to harm my own noble, my own ticket?" As he looks around, he says,
"I'm gonna roll intimidate on Kid."
Oh, go ahead. Sure.
Damn it. 8.
Oh. Due to Kid's kind of like innate nature of kind of bowing down to you, it actually works. He's just kind of like,
Listen, you stupid jackass. If you don't tell me the truth, I'm gonna cut your nutsack off and shove him down your throat.
He kind of just like looking down, doesn't make eye contact or anything like that. He says, "Brutus, I tell you the truth. I did not fire these cannons onto my own crew, onto my own capture probably. How did I even know that they were there? What did you guys see before the cannon fire?" As he points to Frtiz. "What is it that you saw before the fire, Frtiz? Speak true."
Before the cannon fire? What did I see? I was on my mission, and I found the noble, and I shot off a flare, showing that, at least communicating to you guys, and then all of a sudden, all hell came from the sky. And,
he looks close, and he says, "You shot a flare?"
Yes, I shot the flare when I found the body.
And as you say that, you can see you being Frtiz. You can see
Do I need to roll
George.
a bluff? Do I need to bluff him?
Yes.
Okay. Since it is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh. A lemon.
Doesn't work. So you can tell that you're like, yeah, it was me. And in doing that, you actually get interrupted by Icky George. He steps in. He says, no, you need to cover. It was me. I'm the one who set off the flare. He says, let's be honest, Frtiz. I did the calculations, and I feel like my allegiances are better off with House Thrune, as he points over to Brutus. And he says,
you sneaky cat.
Said, Sir, there's actually a gold mine up on those cliffs up there. Frtiz actually is the one who hid all of this from the rest of the crew. He's your betrayer, sir.
You son of a bitch. I knew
And
you'd betray me.
As he does that, you being Brutus, you have your detect evil aura, meaning you can sense on the ship who is evil or not. So you can see that on this ship there are 5 that are, and the rest are not. So
Did the individual who just told me or just read it on Frtiz, is he evil?
Correct.
Son of a bitch.
So you can tell like he's
I'm not
like
done.
Oh.
I'm not done fucking with Frtiz. Hold on 1 second.
So yeah, he's like revealing all of the stuff, basically ratting on Frtiz. Also, this is a cat folk bard, so he's like immediately just does not like Frtiz because he's a rat folk.
All the music we played, you son of a bitch. All the music we played together, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you were the first 2 to meet in this campaign.
Yeah.
He says, I don't have friends. I play sides. I always win. No hard feelings, Frtiz.
And I fucking is he like in my face kind of? Where is he?
So basically, he has his back to you as he's kind of like looking over his shoulder as he's talking to Brutus and kind of looking back over his shoulder to you, like, oh, sucks to be you, as he's relaying all this information to Brutus because he's trying to get a favor.
Yeah, no, wait. I run up and.
Okay, let's roll initiative because it seems like we're interrupting each other now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes.
1. I do not. He beats me.
I rolled 15.
15, 1. And a 5. So it's going to go Brandon, myself, Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah, as he's...
we'll start there.
Okay. Yeah, as he's like spouting off this shit and he's like, sucks to be you, as he turns his head, I run up and I throw a acid splash like in his face.
Oh!
And it's like, you fucking traitor! And then I fucking splash him with acid. It's like, yeah, every time you look in the mirror, you'll remember the time you betrayed Frtiz Greyhouse.
You see him like just kind of pause over the face.
Yeah, it's instantaneous. It's 1 acid missile. It's 1d3 points of damage.
So roll that d3 because he's also still wounded from the cannon fire from the last one.
Yeah, it's only 1 damage, but still. Yeah.
So yeah, as you do that, you can.
It's more of the point. It's the point of the thing.
Yeah, you can actually see some of the crew start to kind of separate themselves. Some of them walking over to where Brutus is, some of them staying on your side. And the ones who walk over to where Brutus is obviously Icky George, Ezra the Necromancer, Simone the Many-Faced,
fucking Icky,
and the 4th is the elf that you haven't really talked to just yet. And they all seem to kind of like walk over to the side of Brutus, and they say, "Sir, if you'll have us, we would like to respectfully." Take over this ship. Captain Kidd is not anywhere capable of commanding this ship. Allow us to take over this mission for you. Get rid of this pretender. You don't need him. You have the 4 of us. As basically Simone is trying to have a mutiny aboard the Belafonte.
Am I being restrained at all?
Nope. Actually, now that it was Icky George's turn, but seeing as he got acid in the face, he's basically just reeling at the fact that he has acid on his face. So. Yeah. And good. Brutus, it is your
turn. Fucker.
I take Icky's head with my axe and I just take it off.
What the fuck?
Give me a roll. Give me the attack roll.
What the fuck?
He is completely blinded. He doesn't have any like sort of idea this is gonna happen. So depending on this roll, we'll see how it goes.
Damn.
15.
I don't want this to happen.
Oh, shit. It hits.
Oh, don't kill him.
Okay. It's a D8 damage. That'd be a 6.
All right. So as you do that, and it doesn't kill him, but you can see that it slices his throat. He's basically like nearly headless Nick from the Harry Potter movies. And you can see him just and he falls back. Not dead, but severely wounded, as you can see him start to bleed out aboard the Belafonte.
I turn to the others. I turn to the others and I go, throw them into the water.
And all of them, without hesitation, the 3 that are left, pick up Icky George, and they're going, and they just, like the video of like the ant, like picking up the other ant, just tossing it over the side. They, without hesitation, seem to just obey Brutus's orders, as if he had someone on the inside the whole time. But you'll never know who it was because they just got.
Good
so
Lord.
even Captain Kidd seems to be realizing that shit is getting out of hand. So right now you have Brutus, Ezra, Simone the Many-Faced, Elf that you're not really sure who's, what they are. So there's 4 right there. On the other side, basically like standing across, you have Captain Kidd, you have yourself, you have Zero who's standing kind of in the middle, Python and Blade. So 4 on 4 with Zero being the one who's indeterminate. Now Zero is completely neutral.
Yeah.
So I say to the group, listen to me. Everyone will get back onto this boat.
My
and
hands
they
on
will
my
begin
on that
doing
hilt.
the tasks that I assign to them. I will be running this operation. Kid, you are no longer suitable to lead this boat. I'll have you along as my second. Anyone who disagrees with that goes into the water.
As you hear the bubbles of poor Icky George slowly drifting down below the water. As he is dead.
Yeah,
Icky George
Frtiz,
is no longer a thing.
Frtiz is
In
all
the
dead.
arms of the angel.
Yeah. As he did obey you, he was just guided by Brutus.
Yeah, Frtiz is just kind of taken aback by the levity of the situation and kind of realizing where he is and what's going on, and I'm kind of like shutting my mouth and kind of like obeying orders and just kind of being quiet because
What were you gonna say,
holy
Andrew?
shit.
Did I get a chance to see Fritz's face whenever I cut the dude's head off, Icky's head
Yeah,
off?
it's like as Icky George fell back, the one directly behind him was Frtiz.
Okay.
So it's like
and
as
Fritz,
he like falls back, you're the first. He's like y'all made eye contact. Like you did it. Icky George falls back, and you.
so I kind of like did it and then like stared right at him, like,
Yeah.
there you go, buddy.
Yep. Like it doesn't matter who it is. Everyone can get
all
got.
right. Then we're gonna have some dialogue then, and I kind of like have my hand on the hilt of my short sword, and I said, "You didn't have to kill him."
Mutiny is mutiny is mutiny. And I don't know about you, but the worst thing you want on your boat is some traitorous fuck willing to throw in his comrades, even if it's for me.
And then I take off like my hand on the hilt of my sword. I'm like, yeah, you got a point there. Well,
now loyalty
Icky,
is loyalty is loyalty.
I walk up to the edge of the ship and I'm like looking down like where Icky got thrown.
Bubbles.
And I take out a gold coin, and I like flick it into the sea. And then I like turn around.
As you do that,
Pretty cool trick with the coin.
It is now Captain Kidd's turn. And he kind of just forlornly seems to walk over to the side of
and I'm
Brutus.
like looking down.
As he just kind of seems to be like a whipped dog, just goes to the side of Brutus and just kind of like puts his head on his shoulder, like head down with like his looking down and everything like that. And he puts his hand on Brutus's shoulder and he casts Flaming Hand on him.
Oh shit!
As Captain Kidd tries to attack you. Now roll a reflex save, Brutus.
This is getting hairy. And I turn around as I'm noticing this, like, what the
you can see the flaming hand of Captain Kidd trying to ignite Brutus.
It's hey, real quick, Andy.
My
character sheet's a little blurry. Is it?
It's okay. So it's going to be D20 plus 2.
Okay, so 17.
Ooh, so you're able to avoid the damage as you kind of like roll away from it, as you felt like the heat on your shoulder, and you kind of like. Oh. So go ahead and respond, Andrew, as Captain Kidd doesn't seem to be willing to let his ship be in your control.
Pretty sure I have some badass shit here, so let's go.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Let's go power attack with the hatchet.
Nice. Ooh. You can attempt to attack Captain Kidd.
So that is 22.
Woo! Definitely. I was not expecting that. Your weapon can also do 2 other things too. I don't know if you saw that.
Okay.
You can disarm and it can trip.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm just saying those are other things you can also do. But yeah, here's roll your damage.
Let's see here. Oh, it's 1D. I'm sorry. The power attack. What is the extra die I get to roll at this point?
That's okay. Hang on. Just a second. I should have had that memorized, but I do not, because I haven't used the power attack in like a while. But
I think it's -2 on attack, but +2 to damage. That's what I think it is.
It still hits regardless because you're hitting at a 20, and yeah, it
You
gives
could
you an attack bonus of 1.
Oh, 1. Oh shit. I thought it was
Oh no,
2.
sorry. Sorry, of 2. Sorry, damage bonus of 2. My bad. Sorry, I was reading the internet wrong. So add 2
Okay.
damage to your roll.
So 8 damage. Oh wait, no, that's my
Woo!
previous roll. Sorry. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
7.
Ouch. Okay. As you with your trusty hatchet, give a horizontal slash down Captain Kidd's chest as a wound opens up on his chest, but he still seems to be very much in the fight. I'll go ahead and set the scene. Right now, Kidd is in front of Brutus. So you two are like, in front of each other. Right behind Kidd is Frtiz. And then flanking you on the sides, Frtiz, is the rest of your group, being Blade and Python. And Zero still seems to be not taking any sides.
So I'm going to say, looks like the position for first mate just opened up.
Ooh, as the rest of the 3 in your group also start to cast spells. But it's Brandon's turn. Or, Fritz's turn.
Okay. I going to cast Mage Armor on myself as I see that things are getting very hairy. So it's going to add a +4 to my armor class.
Always a good choice.
And it's going to, hold on, +4. Mage Armor. Okay, and it's going to last for 3 hours.
So the whole fight, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can do that. I cast that as I.
So that's your standard action.
May I draw my bow though?
Do you have quick draw or no?
No.
Go ahead. I'll let you switch out because technically you didn't draw your blade, right? You just had your hand on your hilt.
Right. Yeah. I didn't have it drawn.
Yeah, I'll let you draw it.
Yeah.
You didn't move, so.
Right. Yeah. As my skin starts to glow with magical, arcane aura.
And as that happens, your 2 party members, being Blade and Python, one of them being Blade, whips out his katana, and you can see him kind of like say a prayer to himself before he starts to move in. And he goes in, and he's actually going to go past Brutus. So Brutus, you get an attack of opportunity on Blade because he's like trying to walk past you to fight the other members of your group. So give me an attack of opportunity. So basically a regular attack.
He's trying to attack the guys with me.
He sees that you're fighting with Captain Kidd, so he goes to the other people that are like beside you.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I attack him for 13.
Miss as he ducks your hatchet and attempts to give a slice to Simone the Many-Faced. But he misses.
Nice.
As he kind of did like a roll, and he got up and he tried to give a slice, but he misses with his katana. And Python is also going to attempt to actually grapple Brutus. So seeing that you're fighting Captain Kidd, Brutus, he's going to attempt to grab your arm that's holding the hatchet. So what is your CMD, Brutus? It should be right below your base attack bonus.
I'm confused. Like, who's fighting who? This is crazy. I'm like,
My CMD.
Yeah. Should
total
be,
15.
Correct. Oh, so you're fighting with Captain Kidd, and as you swing your hatchet, you do make that successful attack. And then as you kind of like bring your hand up, all of a sudden you can feel it grappled by a dwarf as he grabs your arm. Now you can still have your hatchet and everything in your hand. He just has a hold of your arm, is all.
Okay.
So that's what he does for now. He can't really do anything else because he moved, and that was his action. Now it's actually the rest of your group's turn, and then I'll give it to you. You being Andrew. So Simone, having Blade in front of her, attempts to also cast Mage Armor, which she does. Gives herself an AC bonus. Ezra throws some magic missiles at you being Frtiz.
okay. Damn. Okay.
2 damage to you because it just happens, right? With magic missile.
Yes. Right.
And
Ow!
the other one is an elf who pulls out a bow and attempts to shoot Captain Kidd. And is successful. Fires the bow and hits Captain Kidd for 4 damage. Takes one in the shoulder. Now, Captain Kidd's taken 2 wounds so far. And now, Brutus, your turn. Keep in mind, you're grappled with 1 arm. So go ahead and give me, is it a reflex save to break up a grapple?
Yeah. Sure.
I think it'd be a strength check, wouldn't it?
So what's higher for you, Brutus? Your strength, like your strength bonus?
It'd be a CMB, maybe? Oh, wow.
So go ahead and first just give
My
me
CMB is
D20.
6 and my strength checks is 16. So
go ahead and give me a D20 plus your strength ability mod. So it should be like +3. So D20 plus 3.
11.
As you attempt to kind of like break your arm free of the dwarf's grasp, it seems to be iron. Like he's got a firm grip on your hand. But your other arm has a light shield on it, so which means you're still capable of casting spells or doing things with your other hand. It's just your weapon hand is the one that is grappled at the moment.
I'm going to punch Captain Kidd in the face with that shield as hard as I possibly can.
D20, straight up.
10.
As you do that, you're still kind of like not really sure, and you try to give a nice roundhouse, and Kidd is able to dodge the move. But I'll give you another opportunity to break free of the grapple. So give me another D20 this time, plus your CMB.
14. Unfortunately,
still has you grappled.
You fucking dwarf fuck.
As you like, yeah, this is his thing. So the 3 of you went. So it's back to Frtiz. Oh, actually,
cool.
Yeah, Frtiz. Sorry.
All right. I am going to.
Yeah, as it is a chaotic scene, as everyone seems to be attacking everybody. You're not really sure if everyone stands.
I know, but I know who started this skirmish, so I'm going to try to kill that instigator. I'm going to take a sneak attack shot at Captain Kidd since he's obviously in melee. So I'm going to shoot Captain Kidd. Well, he's the one that fucking tried to. Dude, he tried to kill me. Also, he gave my shit up. So like, yeah. No, man, I'm gonna kill Kidd. I'm trying to get it to where I don't know, man.
You make the decisions.
I just want to. Whatever. Hold on.
No, he said Captain Kidd.
He said Kidd.
Yeah, I'm shooting Captain Kidd.
Behind
his back.
And,
so
yeah, it's going to be. I think would it also be flat-footed or
yeah, flanked. Flanked.
Flanked plus flat-footed. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, you get a lot of bonuses.
Okay. Oh my God. There we go. Ooh, dog. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, short bow. Sorry. So that's gonna be 2 plus 3, 6. Yep, that's 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ! That hit.
Cool. All right. So
easy with your short bow.
I know, right? He's the shit. Okay, so it's 1d4 plus. Where's my d4? Oh, it always hides. Where is it? Okay. 1d4 plus 1d6. It's 5 damage.
And that was the Kidd, correct?
Attack. Yeah.
Okay, so as you do that, Kidd actually drops to a knee with the arrow in his back.
And I yell, stop fighting!
As Dominic Toretto would say, they have my family. He says, I've been a prisoner for longer than you have been alive, Frtiz. You don't know the pain I've been through. It's all his fault, as he points to Brutus. Him and House Thrune. Down with House Thrune.
Oh, fuck. I hate all these assholes.
Everyone's got ulterior motives. Okay, that being the case, you still have movement.
Okay.
If you want.
Okay, so Python and Blade are in the fray.
Do you want to take control of those two, or do you still want
No.
those?
You take control. I don't want any more responsibility.
Okay. I was just asking. I wasn't sure if it was like fair or not.
I'm gonna like, fuck, this sucks. Because I'm kind of like, who do I kill? Did I choose the wrong? Now I'm like, I don't know. I'm wondering.
I mean, it's up to you.
I don't like that they have his family now. Like, shit.
You didn't know.
Fuck. I yell up to, oh, he has no god. 0. 0!
Oh. You're gonna
0.
what are you gonna say to him?
No, because what is he doing? What is 0 doing in this battle? Is he like, whoa, jeez, whoa?
He's just like, really, he hasn't made any decision. He hasn't put his hand to his sword. He just kind of seems to be like looking at the two groups fighting, like just no decision made, no anything. He seems to be frozen. Indecisive, if you will.
All right, well, I am gonna go. Is there like any like crates or any kind of cover on the deck?
So it is the top deck of the ship, so there are going to be like barrels of water, crates, and whatnot. Yes.
Yeah, anything close to me that I can jump behind,
Give me a
behind
perception.
and get some concealment.
Yeah, give me a perception. If you are in the heat of battle, like shit is going down.
Yeah. So I got a 24.
Damn it, you guys are rolling high. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that there's definitely coverage nearby. Actually, Kid has his back turned, so I guess it wouldn't provoke any
Is Kid good or evil? In the
he's
aura?
actually evil.
Okay.
Everyone's
Check that he
evil
is evil.
from Chiliax. Yeah.
There's only 3 that are evil, 1 that is neutral. Or excuse me, there's 3 that are good, 1 is neutral. 3 that are good are Frtiz, Blade, Python. The 1 is neutral, 0. Everyone else evil. Clearly, there is no like.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm hiding behind a barrel, like kind of like knocking another arrow. Kind of like it's like everyone should stop fighting. We can talk about this.
As no one seems to be responding to your pleas for talk.
Okay. Cool.
But
that's my turn then.
Frtiz, give me a perception roll as you do that. As you kind of like corner behind.
16.
As you're doing that, you look up, and in the distance, you see birds flying towards your location.
I mean,
Brutus, give me a perception roll as well.
14.
Is about to hit the fan.
You don't see anything. Okay, so now it'll be Python's turn. So Python has your arm, correct? So now he's going to attempt to not only grab your arm or keep hold of your arm, which he's going to attempt to do, which he does. He's also going to attempt to get his other arm like around your waist to try to like grab you. Let's see if he does
Fucking
that.
German suplex.
And he's actually able to grab your waist as well. So he has your arm and he has your waist.
Dude, change up.
So right now, yeah, he has you like this. He's like basically like face to face, and he has like around like almost like with a one-armed bear hug, but he still can't do anything just yet. So that being the case, it is Blade's turn, and he's gonna attempt to take another attack at Simone the Many-Faced, and he fails. Falling like shit, apparently. Okay, so Brutus, your turn. Attempt to break free of the dwarven grapple. Keep in mind, you have a free hand.
Oh, I'm just gonna smite him with my free hand.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's that's what I was gonna say. You got a little something, and if I'm not mistaken, that's a smite good, so it just like happens, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Roll your So okay, so what I have written right here.
Who are you smiting?
So he has his arm held by Python, and Python also has his waist, but he also has his other free hand, which has the light shield on it, which means he can still do stuff. So he's smiting good on Python. Okay. Since it's a touch attack, he's able to just touch him. And what smite good is, here, I'll read it out. It's a swift action, so it doesn't count against anything else. You choose your target who is good, which is Python. You add +3 to your damage and your attack rolls.
+3.
So seeing as this is a touch attack, he also has a minus to his AC. So roll your D20 plus your like normal things plus another 3.
Gotcha. Done. Oh, well. So 16.
Damn it. Yeah, it hits. Because it's a touch attack. So now you're gonna roll your damage for your move plus 3.
My damage from a move plus 3.
Which is I think it's like a D8.
D8 plus 3.
Yeah.
7.
Damn. Okay. So as you do that, do you want to pick specifically where you'd like to place your hand, or you just like wherever?
Yeah.
No, I want to grab the hand that's grabbing me.
Do you want to grab your weapon hand or the one around your waist?
Well, how I smite him, right?
Yeah, like what do you put your hand on him? Do you just put it on his face? Do you put it on the arm that's grabbing your weapon arm? Do you put it on the arm that's grabbing?
Absolutely. I'm trying to get free, so I just grab his arm that's grabbing me. So
as you do that, yeah, it does the damage. He immediately releases this. He's like, it's a burn unlike he's ever felt before. It's like fire beyond fire. As actually it breaks both of his hands free. As he's like, he's very taken aback at the fact that he's being smited. He's never been smitten before.
Whoa.
I say, follow me, and I'll give you all a path to freedom.
As you do that, go ahead and give me a diplomacy roll, Andrew, or Brutus, excuse me. Or I keep calling you Brutus. Oh, that's your last name.
Brock. Brock is his first name.
Yeah, I keep referring to him by his last name. It's Brock though.
Brock Brutus. Yeah.
Keeping it formal.
Yeah.
17. Rolled good.
As you say that, your display of an uncanny ability, you see that Python is kind of like considering what you said. You say that, and you also look to Blade. He seems to just not like. He doesn't take your words at heat at all. He doesn't seem to like listen to you whatsoever. But that being the case, you had your move, or you had your attack. You can technically move, but you are surrounded, so I don't know if you want to do that.
No, I just want to stay put.
Okay, so you do that, and you see that your words did have some effect on Python. That being the case, you still have the other people in your group attacking. Now, Simone the Many-Face is going to attempt to cast another spell, but she's still like winded, or like she still can't. So it just kind of like
Fizzles
out. Fizzles, yeah. Sorry, Frtiz is your name. I shouldn't use Fritz. Fizzles out.
Okay.
So that leaves it to Ezra. Now, Ezra sees that you tried to like sneak around, so she's going to attempt to try to find you.
Oh,
she rolls a natty 20, and she sees your little rat tail sticking out.
Oh.
And she comes over to where you're at, and you see that she begins casting a spell. But you're not really sure what it is.
Bitch.
And just a second, let me pull it up. And you can see that she's starting to summon something. As a skeleton pops up.
Nah.
But it can't move or anything yet.
Okay.
And you see that the Elven Archer is taking another shot, and he's going to attempt to take a shot at Blade. And misses. All right, now we're circling back around. Frtiz! You see that Ezra has her eyes set on you, and you also notice that those birds were coming earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. I clicked an ad. My bad. What the fuck? You can buy magic missiles on Etsy? That's crazy. Hold up. I forget exactly. I think it's hold on. A missile, 1d4. Missile, magic energy dart, 4 in your fingertips. 4 points of force. The missile strike. For every 2 caster levels beyond first, you gain an additional. 2 at third. Okay, so I have 2 of these, and I'm gonna shoot Ezra with with both magic missiles as I like.
You're gonna attempt to shoot the necromancer?
Yeah, I'm shooting the necromancer. I'm just shooting it past the skeleton and just trying to shoot her.
Okay.
And I yell, "Stop! Stop!"
And you're successful with the attack. But is this an intimidate as you're saying stop, or like a diplomacy, or how are you saying stop?
The no talk jutsu.
I will use I will shoot her for 4 damage and then use that damage to kind of and yell and like say stop. There's more where that comes from. And for intimidate, I'm gonna roll that's a 20. And she takes 4 damage.
You attack me and tell me to stop? What kind of fool do you take me for?
You came over here, casted a skeleton in front of me, and what do you expect?
I expect to follow the way of power. You mean to tell me that you're gonna take over House Thrune? I think not.
Yeah. Today, why is everyone so caught up in houses? God.
You don't know about House Thrune, bro?
No, I do not. But maybe today is the day it falls.
Ask Captain Kidd how that went.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm just trying to keep her at bay and kind of get her to stop fighting.
So, is that the end of your turn, or actually
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Well, I can do a move action. I'm
Correct.
gonna
Sorry, I had
scuttle.
to throw my cat.
I'm gonna scuttle away. I'm gonna scuttle away and try to find more cover. Can I look for more cover?
Sure. Give me a perception roll before you do that.
Okay. Ooh, no. I got a 9.
As you try to like scurry and you like basically just trying to find another spot, but like you're just a little too big to like remain perfectly hidden.
Yeah, so I stand up and I'm kind of walking backwards with my bow and kind of like looking at Ezra and kind of being like, this isn't worth it. It's not worth all our lives.
And as you say that, she proclaims, Brutus can give us all we need. Captain Kidd is false. Captain Kidd doesn't have the power to give us what we need. House Thrune does. As Captain Kidd hears that, kind of starts to fire up. And he casts Swift Blades. As you see, all of a sudden he seems to like teleport between you guys. And he actually seems to get behind Brutus. Let's see if his attack actually worked though. As you can see, he's performing a move beyond his abilities, or beyond his age. Fuck, but he fails. He gets by, but due to his wounds, he actually isn't able to damage you. And also due to your heavy armor. You're wearing a black chain shirt, and you have your shield. You're even grappled, or actually you're not grappled anymore. But yeah, he pulled out one of his big moves, and he still missed it on Brutus.
Oh,
and as he does that, he kind of like drops to a knee again. Oh,
sorry to interrupt, but could you add 2 more points of damage to Ezra? Because I get to add half my level to a magic missile.
Yeah, give me just a second.
So that's 6 damage. That's actually 6 damage.
Okay, no,
actually,
it counts.
Actually, Ezra had a shield on that actually reduces damage by exactly that number.
Yeah. So nothing happened. All right, Captain Kidd tried to fire up and perform a move, but it missed. Now, being affected by your smite good and your plea to like, hey, I can give you what you need. You can see that Python is kind of looking at his wounded arm and the fact that you broke his grapple. He seems to be kind of like questioning his abilities now, and he says, "No one's ever done that to me, brother." He says, "I'll never join you." And he actually attempts to like punch you in the face.
Oh shit!
Yeah, as he tries to use his good arm and like give you like a knife edge chop.
Yeah.
What's your AC, Brock? I forget.
Hold on.
It should be below all of
16.
your. Okay. Oh, actually, he's successful as he attempts to like punch you square in the face. He only does it for 3 3 plus 2, so he does it for 5 damage. As he actually lands a blow on you.
Oh no, knife edge chop is a.
Nah, he was close. No European uppercuts or anything like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He says, "I ride with Frtiz."
Yes. Frtiz isn't on my shit list. I killed that cat guy for throwing Frtiz underneath the bus.
Frtiz knows the way, the true way, brother. The hero's way, brother. Yeah, he's totally like into it.
I helped Frtiz though.
Yeah, he's helping. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
He says, "You're not true, brother.
Everyone's confused.
True." Yeah. He says, "You tell nothing but lies."
Fine. Okay. Whatever.
You also broke my grapple, and no one's ever done that, so I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like all in my feels because of that. So I'm just like, I got a lot of shit going on.
He does. He's got issues, man. Python's got
He
issues.
does. He's just mad at the fact that you broke his grapple. And yeah, he's found a new friend in Frtiz. And yeah. So anyways, that being the case, it is now Blade's turn. Now, you can see that Blade has heard the conversation going on between Brock and Python. And yeah, you can see that he actually landed a blow on Brock. So, seeing that, you can see that you can see that Blade actually puts his blade in one hand and he grabs out his other one. So he's got his katana and his wakizashi.
Yeah.
And you can see that he actually points to Brock. We're going to take over this ship, Brock. No longer will House Thrune rule over this land. We tend to fight back against you and House Thrune, as he claims a challenge against you. And he attempts to attack you with his double katana attack.
Jeez.
Damn it! Like, whole shit is failing.
Oh, it's all good.
And despite his boasts, despite his power up, despite his comeback, he misses. As he slices once with his main katana, he tries to slice again with his wakizashi, and he misses. Rocket, is your turn.
Blade.
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen both of these fools try to take you down, but also give me another perception roll before you do anything. You being Brock.
15.
As you kind of look beyond everything that's happening, you can see that there's like a flock of really big birds that seem to be flying towards the vicinity of your ship, getting closer and closer. They seem to be kind of far off, but they're clearly making a beeline for you guys.
Oh, shit.
And you can clearly see that they're Strix.
Strix is about to hit the fan.
And it is your turn, by the way. You're broken free of all grapples.
So I take my attack at Captain Kidd.
He's in front of you. Actually, behind you, so all you have to do is turn around.
Yeah, so it's a 17.
Oh, shit, that hits.
Okay. Just a regular attack.
Let's see. Roll it.
I rolled an 8. Did I kill him?
So, describe your attack to me. As he has his back to you and he's on a knee, wound like a wound across his chest and an arrow in his shoulder.
Oh, I just take
to
it.
Attack you.
I just take it clean off. Take his head, like separate it from the shoulders, and I go, "This ends now."
As an anime,
Yeah.
blood sprays in the air.
And that point, and then I just point at the boat with my bloody ass axe hatchet, and I just go, "We gotta go, Strix!"
As everyone kind of starts to look around and everyone starts to panic, and as you point in the direction of the Strix, you see that Simone, Ezra, and the unnamed elf just like take off from the ship. They just, whew. But one of them actually walks past Blade, being Simone the Many-Faced, provoking an attack of opportunity, which he connects with.
Yes.
Ooh. So as you guys are walking away, he gives a double slice to Simone the Many-Faced. Unfortunately, she's still able to walk, but yeah, she has a very clear wound on her leg, so she's like walking along trying to keep up with everyone, but she's slower than everyone else as Ezra leaves, as the elf leaves, and it's still your turn, Brock.
So I mean,
You have movement.
obviously I don't want to walk in front of the samurai, right? But I want to get to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the boat, and the whole time I'm saying, the whole time I'm just like, we need people to man this boat. If we don't get off this dock, we're all dead.
Oh, so you're offering the ship up.
I'm captain now.
Oh, you're claiming captaincy. Okay. So basically you're trying to get everyone to rally. Like, all right, let's get the.
I mean, I'm in charge, right?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So go ahead and give me. So how do you want to deliver this? As an intimidate, a diplomacy?
Intimidate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll that for me.
So 17 plus.
I'm pretty sure you got a 6 on Intimidate.
Yeah, it's 23.
So, everyone listens to you. Frtiz, Typhon, Blade. Everyone seems to just like snap to attention and realize that these Strix are coming. And yeah, everyone's kind of like all of a sudden starting to get the boat off, trying to unhinge it. I don't know the proper words. Untie it from the dock.
Batten down the hatches. What is it?
But keep in mind, the Strix. Actually, the only one who knows this. The Strix are basically out at sea, so you'd be heading towards them if you were to get on the ship and leave. Like you would be heading, if you were to like leave by sea, you'd be heading towards where the Strix are coming from. Just letting you know.
Well, we're already on the boat, so.
Yeah. So, that being the case, let's see. It's now circling back to Fritz's turn. So go ahead and give me another perception, as now you're kind of like getting everything ready on the ship, because he rolled high enough to where he convinced everyone to like, this is the right idea. I'm captain now. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I rolled a natural 20 for perception.
Okay. Yeah. So seeing as you rolled a natural 20, you can see that these Strix, you can identify them now that they're so close. They are indeed Strix. And 2 of them out of the 4 that you can recognize that are coming towards you are 2 of them that you noticed from the mountaintop earlier when you were talking to that dwarf.
Nice. All right. I run over to Brock.
He's like delivering orders.
Yeah. I say, Brock, do you think this is a good idea? We're heading right towards them. Maybe we should just go around this cove, maybe dock somewhere else and get off this ship. Also, what's the problem with the Strix? What's the big war? Like,
I exterminate them.
I have information that I learned up on the mountain, and I think if worse comes to worse, I could probably talk to these Strix and get them off our back. If you just go with me and trust me and follow my lead, if they land, I could prevent bloodshed. Captain.
Good. You can negotiate with them if they dock us while we're sailing away. We'll meet them head on.
Sir, yes, sir.
A show of force. A show of force will put the Strix in line.
Let me use my silver tongue first.
Everyone get ready.
And as you do that,
Ezra
and Simone like get right behind Brock, as like they're basically like, we stand with him clearly. So they're not doing much.
Simone?
Yeah.
I turned to him.
They were leaving, but his intimidate brought him back. Like, hey, like, get the fuck down here. We're getting on this ship and we're sailing that way. So they're like,
I turn to them and I say, get this boat out on the water and take the shit off your nose.
And you can see both of them cast summons of like basically creatures to help like man the ship, as like a skeleton pops up and like a summons of like little monsters come and they're like tying off everything and they're trying to get everything like ready to go so that the ship starts to sail. You can see Python tying some stuff off and you can see Blade doing all that they can to try to get.
And I turned to Frtiz and put my finger into space and I go, I hope that silver tongue is wet and ready.
Yeah. I crack a crate open and I pull out like a bottle of rum. It's like, I'll wet the whistle.
As everyone kind of gathers around, is like,
yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
So,
and I take this bottle of rum and I go to the front of the ship and I'm like standing like Titanic style, like on top of at the front of the ship, and I'm like looking at the Strix.
So, as you do that, the 2 members that were with you earlier decide that it's a good idea to probably stand with you, as they can be recognizable faces at the head of the ship. So you have Blade and Python flanking you. And as you get closer, the Strix are kind of circling the ship, and the 2 that you talked to earlier are kind of like flying in front of the ship and just trying to address you.
I put my hand out and I'm like, ahoy!
And yeah, they're kind of flying around. They're looking around. They're trying to see what's happening. They say, do you have our kin? Do you have our friend? You know the deal. We just want him back. They're kind of
I
like,
say, I do believe that we do have your friend still on board. He's below deck. If I'm not mistaken.
What if Captain Kidd? He will not allow this. He will not allow this.
Captain Kidd is dead. You killed the captain, and a mutiny has happened aboard this ship, and this is my ship now.
Oh, as you can hear the astonishment in their voices. It's like, where's your friend? Where's the other? The cat? Where's your cat?
Unfortunately, he tried to betray me last minute, so we had to exile him from the ship. Yeah, cat folk, you can't trust them, right? Yeah.
As they just seem to be like, just reacting to the news that someone who tried to help them was moited, got.
Yeah.
So hearing you have this conversation, Brock, you overhear them kind of like having some sort of diplomacy, and you're really not sure where it's going. You can't overhear what's happening, so you decide to walk to the front of the ship as well.
Clint. Yeah.
And you can hear them kind of talking about like a prisoner that you're not aware of, actually.
All right. What's going on? What's the deal here?
As they see Brock approach the front of the ship, they kind of like drift a little further back as they don't like the sight of him.
Yeah.
They say, Bob, who is this?
And
I'm the captain of this ship.
Prince is captain.
Oh, God damn it.
Prince is captain.
Yeah, and I look back and I say, what are you talking about? Go back and man the hatches and tie the ropes and do all those things I told you to do earlier. And then I give a little.
How many Strix are there?
You see two that are talking to you, and you see two of them that are like further back, just kind of like flapping their wings, keeping a safe distance.
And these are big boys. These are
like dire Strix, basically.
I would be smart enough to realize that a fight with the Strix is not in the best interest of everyone on the ship, right?
Also, do you have any range attacks? These things are flying.
No.
Yeah. Bink.
We'll talk about this later, you little rat fuck.
So give us our friend, give us our kin.
And who is he talking about?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Blade, Python, stay here and accommodate our guests as me and Brock go below and retrieve their friend.
You walk in front of me.
Also, do Strix drink alcohol? We have rum here if you guys want to partake. I don't know if you're groovy like that, but we'll go get your friend.
They say it affects the flying. They're good.
That's true. Smart.
Yeah.
Don't drink and fly. That's what I always say.
Make sure you settle down on a perch somewhere.
Yeah. Have some water, a little something.
You got shit. I get it. You got shit to do today. I get it.
So, you know what they say about flying and drinking? You either perch it or you eat dirt shit because you crash into the dirt.
I like it.
Wow.
What's happening to our podcast? No, this is good. Okay.
So
you guys go below the deck. Go ahead.
Well, does Brock agree to come with me? I don't know. He's kind of being
go ahead.
stubborn.
Play it out.
Yeah, you go ahead and walk before me though.
Yeah,
walk in front.
Follow me, crew member of my crew. Follow me because I am the captain.
And you see Ezra and Simone kind of like side-eyeing the fact that it looks like Frtiz is like leading you down below, as they're kind of like putting their finger up, like about to say something.
Yeah, and I shoot him a fucking eye. I shoot him an eye and be like.
They look to Brock like.
Do I need to intimidate them or anything?
You can if you want. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll shoot him a very intimidating glare. God damn it. Oh, nice.
Looks like you're having a stroke.
I look at him like this.
It's a Captain
Brutus,
is everything okay? Should we...
Did you get stung by a bee in your eye?
Yeah, Captain Brutus, is everything okay? As they seem to be kind of alarmed at the fact that you're following Frtiz.
Shut the fuck up and get back to work.
Oh, they turn and like start just swabbing the poop deck and whatever it may be. So yeah, as you guys walk below, you can still hear Blade and Python talking to the Strix.
Good.
So yeah, you guys are below deck. It's just the two of you now. And keep in mind, Frtiz is the only one who knows where this prisoner is because you had a previous encounter.
I give him I give him
Just us.
the Batman grapple on the collar and go and like lift him up and like put him up against Skull. What's your play here? What is this? What's going on? I don't like being fucked with. In case you didn't notice.
Look, my play, unlike you evil fuck, I'm trying to save lives here and get out of this alive and save as many people as I can. So you listen to me, and maybe you'll fucking live to see the next day. All right? And I'm like,
You listen to me.
and I'm just like,
Yeah, you listen to me. Incompetence is what got Captain Kidd killed. It's what got your friend killed. So everybody steps out of line on the ocean. There's only one choice. That's loyalty. That's everyone working as a unit, or else we don't get through any of this.
So hearing
Well,
that, you two are both commanders. Like you can kind of, yeah, you kind of align in that way.
Well, I totally agree with what you're saying, obviously. But I don't want to see you killing any motherfuckers anymore, because that was not cool. I know Icky was a catfolk and he was a piece of shit, but he was our piece of shit.
That motherfucker would have sold you down the river to me for nothing.
I know.
You would have put a blade into you in your sleep. You should be thanking me. You should be kissing my little black boots that I fucking took his head and saved you the effort. Because that's what he is, a piece of shit.
You know,
and I'll say this, Frtiz. You know what? I know you're a good guy, all right? Look, it's fine. The problem with evil is evil's going to be a stupid, lying cunt to you. That's why I'm down here talking to you, because I know you actually want to live, and you want your friends to live.
That's right.
Right. That's a good point. You can be evil and also not be stupid.
Well,
so it seems like you guys have struck some sort of common ground here with the fact that you guys need to get through this together.
Release his little rat form and give him a little brush on the shoulders and go, now what's this other day?
Do what? I'm sorry, cut out.
So I go, now what's this other prisoner down here? Well, piece of lint on his shoulder and I pick it off. And
well done. That was a good scene.
All right. Well, let's agree that we are both dual captains of this ship, and I just think we need to keep each other in check, because that little speech kind of made me reflect on my decisions, and maybe I am too trustworthy of certain people, and that is a flaw. And maybe if people like me and you work together, maybe we can check each other. Now, right this way. I'm pretty sure this cell's.
I'll say this: hallway. You get us through this little strict incident, and yeah, I'll give you a little cabin time with a teapot, and we can talk about all the bad things that happened to you before I got here, and I can get the story.
Before you don't know his background yet.
Show me this fucking body, and then I touch the hilt of my axe, or I'll show you another body, your own.
Nice, dude. That was awesome.
Jesus,
okay,
that's brutal.
Yeah,
that means you're gonna cut my head off and show me the. I get it. That was good. Anyway,
so yeah, from your previous encounters, you remember where the prisoner was kept.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this wall right here. It's kind of this hidden cell. Do I need to use any kind of roll to open this secret door? Because I remember it was a secret door. Okay,
right,
so
yeah, it just looks like it's normal thing, and you know like the mechanism, and yeah, you pop it open, and the cell is the Strix seems to be fine. Seems to be no issues other than the fact that they've been imprisoned. But yeah, they're just like in the corner, like with all their like wings wrapped around them, and they kind of like see you and just they kind of perk up a little bit because everything they've seen from here has been chilaxians.
Yeah.
So yeah. But they also noticed Brock, and he kind of like recoils again at the sight of a chilaxian.
Easy. He won't hurt you.
Hey, bird fucker. You're going to get out here and tell your cousin and aunt that you had a great fucking time and no one touched you. And then you're going to go in your little bird fucking way out of here.
Intimidate.
Sound like a plan?
Give me a roll for intimidate.
Hey, take it easy, man. Jeez.
23.
Yeah, it is very effective. As
A little bit of bird doodle
nodding
comes
his
out.
head.
All right.
Little white poop just comes out a little bit after I tell him to shut the fuck up and go.
I also do still have the key that Icky gave me, so I can unlock this cell.
Right.
So it's
You are
like,
the
all right,
keeper of the
it's like,
key.
all right, Brock, take it easy. Like, all right. So I open the cell,
No.
and I start to approach, and I stand about 10 feet away, and I just reach my hand out. I say, take my hand if you want to live.
It's not sure it can trust you. It says, how do I know I can trust you?
I am Frtiz Greyhouse of New Bastion. A new hope awaits. Take my hand.
What about him? He's chillaxing.
Let me take care of him. He won't hurt you as long as I'm
Get
around.
the fuck out of the jail cell and go tell your parents and cousins that you had a wonderful holiday and we took great care of you.
Hey, he gets it. He gets it.
As he flaps his wings and like wants to get out of there as fast as possible now.
Yeah. Well, calm down. Take it easy. Just calm down. Everyone needs to be calm right now, Brock.
Trust me, he's not gonna say shit about nothing.
Yeah, you rolled high enough to where you're like pretty positive.
All right,
Like,
so,
yeah, it's good.
yeah,
I literally scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, we're leading him out of the cell and we're going above deck now. All right, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Keep in mind,
yeah.
still in chains. You want to
Oh,
present him like that?
Take the fucking
I'm gonna,
chains off.
Yeah.
No. Shut up. Oh, dude, no. Follow my lead. Keep the chains on. We'll unchain him when we get him there. And I kind of whisper to Brock, like, you're kind of unruly, so we gotta keep him subdued for now. So, because especially since you pissed it off and he's all scared it might attack. So, look, these aren't no normal humanoids. They're bird people.
Fine. I'll stay far behind them. Lead them up there.
As he
doesn't have to be that way.
As he reluctantly allows you to take the lead, and you lead the Strix, still bound, up into the top deck. And okay. I'm guessing you take it just to the front of the ship.
Yes. Yep. I lead it straight to his kinfolk. Yep. I say,
and you see Python trying to play rock paper scissors with Strix, but they can't. So he's like,
yeah.
And he looks back Python. And he kind of gives you, yeah. I choose rock every time, brother.
Yeah, we're leading.
Most predictable.
Yeah.
I love that.
Scissors every time.
So sorry. Go ahead. You were saying. Go ahead and lead, Frtiz.
Yeah, I'm leading him up to the other Strix and saying like, here's your kinfolk, and as I'm saying that, I'm like unchaining him like in front of them, and I'm taking the shackles.
You can see that they actually land on the front of the ship, touching ground.
Yes, and I kind of just like, there you go,
like embracing them, like kind of like like two happy puppies, like like loving on each other and everything like that. And they seem to be really happy. And yeah, they want to take their kin and they want to fly back to their mines.
Okay.
And
I say, safe travels, and I wish you all the best and the best of luck.
As the one that you've been talking to mainly seems to be genuinely grateful that you kept your promise. And in doing so, actually gives you one of its own feathers.
Woo! Oh, thanks, man. That's 6 feathers. Thank you. And I kind of take it and I like bow my head. I say, be on your way.
And yeah, before it decides to leave, it actually leans in close to you, Frtiz, and says, "You can lead us to safety. Meet us back at our home."
What was that? Wait, sorry.
You can lead us to safety. Meet us back at our home.
Okay, so do you need us to follow you?
So if you didn't remember earlier, they had asked for a ship basically to lead them to a different land to find a new place. All they needed was a captain and a ship.
That's right.
So they're asking you once again for help. They say, can you help us? Meet us back at our home. He's asking you for another favor.
Yeah.
because he's seen that you're a captain and that you do have sway over the ship. You just called yourself Captain Frtiz of the Belafonte.
Yes, this is my ship. So you're in search of new lands, right?
So give me a perception, Brock, because you can hear them kind of like whispering to each other. So give me a perception roll, Brock.
9.
You're not really sure because you can see like the Strix is leaning in real close to the little rat's ears, but it's just you can't really the wind air and everything. You can't really hear what they're saying. Before
Listen,
you can even respond, it actually starts
well,
to fly up.
Well, hold on. Can I do a knowledge? Knowledge. I guess it'd be geography. I guess it would just be geography.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of an island that we can meet on. If I know.
Just go ahead and give me a knowledge
island. Okay, I don't have anything in that, but I will try.
This isn't your homeland as well.
Intelligence. So. Come on. 17.
As you actually do seem to have a pretty good memory, you recall seeing a few spots along the way when you went to meet them the first time.
Okay.
So you think of a particular one that was near those sirens that you almost ran into earlier.
Well, I want to avoid them. But
before.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I say meet us. I say in one day's time, meet us on this island, and we will discuss this further.
Brock, give me one more perception roll.
6.
Well, all you heard was one day. Yeah, one day. It was all you picked up.
One day. Yeah.
So
and
you hear one day, and you see the Strix fly away. Kinfolk.
And I'm just like, I still have my back turned at the front of the ship, and I'm watching them fly away, and I'm thinking, I'm like deep in contemplation.
Yeah, you see Blade and you see Python waving.
So Andy, watching them. Is there a point in time where the birds are, gone out of sight, and then Frtiz is still like looking out there?
Yeah, at this point, they're pretty much, far off.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I grab Frtiz by his collar again, and then just go like, "What the fuck was that shit at the end there?" Like intimidate, like.
I am going to.
And as you do that, hang on, I'm going to stop you right there. As you do that, you can see Blade and you can see Python also kind of step to you, Brock, as well. Like, basically telling you, like, put him down. Put down Captain Frtiz.
I look around.
I look at him like.
And actually, man, as you look around, Brock, you have your friends as well. You have Ezra, you have Simone, and you have your Elven archers.
Co-captains. I shove them off to the fucking ground, like.
Co-captains. Trust me.
You, me, captain's quarters. Now.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah.
Everyone else, get back to fucking work.
And everyone kind of like scurries off as they were all intently listening to your conversation, especially Zero.
So we go to the captain's quarters, and I walk over. Is there a desk, big ass desk? Every pirate ship has that desk.
Yeah, you're going to go back into the captain's quarters. Also, you guys turn your ship around to head back to the docks of Cheliax because you have to report basically everything that happened, Brock.
I did not. Should have thought of that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So while we're sailing around.
Yeah. We're in the captain's quarters, and
go ahead and play this out.
I pull out my pipe and I start to put this some pipe weed in it, and I'm in the captain's quarters, getting really comfortable.
So keep in mind, if you're going to try to convince anybody of anything, you have to roll for it. But as far as this goes, just play it out.
Oh, I'm just looking at Brock behind the desk, and I'm saying like.
So like I said, just play it out.
What's the plan? What's the plan, Brock?
Do you know why I'm here?
Well, what I gather, you answer to House Thrun, correct?
That's the obvious.
Hearing. Okay. And I'm sure that you would probably have to report what happened today.
And what should I report?
Well, my advice would be to take this noble, put him in a box, take their noble to House Thrune, and explain what happened. And the story goes is we found him dead, killed by Strix, and there was no Strix around. All we found were these feathers, and there was no Strix on board of this ship ever. And as far as the Strix prisoner, when you came on board, there was certain. There was a skirmish. The mutiny happened, and through that rabble, the Strix was let loose and flew away, and we couldn't get to it, and it actually escaped. That's the story that I'd like to go with. And though this might sound like incompetence to your leaders, you're going to have to take the blow.
I put my boots up on the table, lean back in my chair. I'm not taking shit.
Well, what's your idea?
I know what you're thinking. I'm an idiot. I'm just going to go take this nobleman's body back to House Thrune, be executed upon sight for the debauched mission. Because as you can see, that's how House Thrune does business around here. And then you and all of your buddies can just steal this ship from House Thrune and sail it and gallivant around the bay, free as fucking birds. That's your plan.
Ooh.
Well, as you were talking, I had another idea. So we have a necromancer aboard. Wait, we have a necromancer aboard. Maybe if she can cast a fucking spell right, the drow, talk about incompetence. If she can bring back him at least as a babbling idiot and say, like, maybe he lost his mind or something, maybe you can sell it. But that's another, I don't know.
Here's what
what if you just didn't report back?
Well, we have to be reported back, or inevitably they'll come looking, because House Thrune doesn't like to lose ships. Now, here's my idea. Tell me about all the crewmates.
What do you mean? Like their backstory?
Who here's the most worthless pile of shit? Other than the cat that I dropped into the water.
Oh, man. Well, there is this one crew member. Goes by Zero. He's a good lad. He's just, he can't decide on what to do. And if you're looking for an idiot, he's the idiot you're looking for.
He's a paladin who basically is unworthy now, and he can't call upon his paladin abilities to do anything anymore.
Yeah. So.
Here's what I say. Send Zero with the body to House Thrune to deliver it, promising his freedom upon arrival. I will incorporate a parchment to go along with it that will detail that Captain Kidd heroically died on a mission to save the nobleman. It was decapitated by one of those rather large birds.
Yes.
And then we will also include his body, etc., etc. Get a corpse cart going, dump it, and go. Now,
yeah.
More importantly, this gold mine. Tell me about that.
Ooh. They did mention a gold mine.
I'm not sure if I remember where this gold mine is, to tell you the truth.
Sense motive, rock.
5. Actually, do I get I probably get a bonus of some kind, right?
+3.
8.
Nope. You can't tell if he's lying or not.
How do I trust you? That's the key.
Damn it.
Because
I mean,
I
how many
don't
times do we
believe you.
how many times do we have to go over this? I mean, we're co-captains on this mission.
We could
Listen,
just
well, okay,
kill each other right here and now.
Okay. Since we're at this big, beautiful table, let's put it all out here on this table. Look, what the Chiliacs are doing to the Strix is unjust and unmoral. They're trying to exterminate them just to build pretty much conquest the land, and they're pushing these Strix out of their nests because of their city building, and their society is just corrupting their.
I roll my eyes.
And-
Why do I care?
Yeah, and from Brock's point of view, he's actually just keeping the land safe because these Strix are attacking trade ships that are coming in that are used to supply the rest of the land.
What do I care about a bunch of ugly bird people attacking ships, bringing in goods to the harbor? What do I care?
Listen, this is what they want. They're looking for a new home, and they have asked me to help them find this new home. And so if we take this mission and take them to a new place to live and thrive, it will get them away from Chiliacs, and the problem is solved. No one has to die. This extermination can stop now. If we just do this one thing.
On the one hand, there's fuck birds. On the other hand, this would be a win for me.
Well, he finally solved the Strix problem. And
I
also
do like
maybe
your
the
idea.
gold mine.
They trust me. I'm telling you.
They do seem to trust him.
Good. I like where this
Hey.
is going. So we dock
Yeah.
back, send the corpse cart back with Zero, have him report back to House Thurin. We turn around, go guide these Paragons
Nice. I like it.
to their new island. That's good. Now details. Tell me.
We'll discuss.
Tell me about the crewmates. Who's trustworthy and who deserves to go into the water?
Well, I will say that I haven't got to know personally a few of these crew members, but two of them I can trust with my life, and that is Blade and Python, the Tengu samurai and the dwarf grappler. The other two, there's three. The elf I do not know at all. Haven't spoke to them. Then there's Simone the Many-Face, which is halfling or a changeling, and they are kind of known to be mischievous and
duplicitous,
not trustworthy. And then there is the Drow necromancer, and you can just do the math on that. I don't think I have to tell you anything about that. But that doesn't mean we have to kill them. We can just order them around. They seem to be loyal to you, at least.
Yeah, and in the meantime, you have your close little huddle of best friends to pal around with.
We're working together here,
Works. It works for now.
Right. So I think we have
If I hear you go around calling yourself captain in front of me, there will be issues.
Well, I thought we had a deal, co-captain.
Assistant
you said
to the
around
captain.
him. Yeah, you said around him. You can't call yourself captain.
Nobody undermines anybody. Otherwise, the whole power structure fails.
All right. What should we call each other? Hey, let's take a cue from my friend Python. Let's call each other brothers.
I'm not gonna call myself a brother with some rat fuck little tiny
that's the
ass
appropriate response.
word.
Yeah, you look down on little people.
How about this? How about our innate desire to not get murdered by House Tharoon enables us
Yes.
to just pull this off?
And
rat
then you'll
fuck.
never have to see me. You'll never see me again. And
We'll
you
see.
have my You have my rat word, and I stick my rat paw out above, like across the table. You'll never see me again.
I slap his hand away. Get your little dirty meat hook away from me. We're doing this.
Hey, you asked me how are you supposed to trust me? Now how am I supposed to trust you when you won't even swap some skin with me?
Just the fact that you're not thrown overboard with your friends is reason enough.
Yeah, and then I light up my hand with electricity, and I say, "Try it."
You are
Just ask your
outnumbered on the
friend.
ship.
I am?
No, Fritz's. It's 3-2.
I am. Yeah.
Just ask your cat friend how that ended up.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have the power to bend elements.
Kid did, but it didn't really serve him very well.
Yeah, any
I'll
asshole
do my
can
best.
swish around water in a bowl.
And since you do not respect my race, there's one thing that I should tell you about my race, is that we fight better when we're backed into a corner.
Great. When you're in that corner, I'll lay down a little slice of cheese and you can scurry out and get my axe upon your head.
Nice. As you guys are kind of like trading promos back and forth,
yeah.
you can hear everyone like kind of like listening in. You feel like the rest of the group is actually like on the outside listening to your conversations.
I throw the door open. Do you want
And
to throw
everyone's
the door open
like,
with me?
Yeah, everyone's like
Andrew together.
Wait.
Mind your own business. Like, both of us
Go
should
ahead,
do
go
the
ahead,
whole
go ahead.
like
Play it
Shut
out.
the fuck up and stay the
hey,
fuck out.
get the fuck out of here.
As
back
everyone's just like, oh god, everyone's kind of like moving around trying to like get back up deck.
All
I
right.
think we're gonna call it right about there.
That's a good place. We've already gone pretty long,
So
but that
it
was
wasn't-
great.
Yeah, no, you guys didn't shake hands, but you agreed that you're gonna take Zero with a parchment. Are you escorting him back? You being Brock? Are you sending him with this parchment?
Zero's
So
got
you're-
the parchment with the
So
little
you're saying
seal.
on ship?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Zero's a dumb shit. He's going to do whatever he's told to do. And then we'll handle the bird relocation.
Yes, exactly.
I like it.
Yep.
Excellent. This
Cool.
is good.
That's the plan. Yeah. Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
leave off
great.
with you guys berating the rest of the crew as you open the door.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Awesome.
awesome.
I feel like that's a good spot.
Well, you know what this means, Andrew? 2 weeks from now,
We gotta bring you back.
You gotta come back.
That's
Alright,
fine.
cool.
Possible.
Wait,
Can we bring you back?
If
Actually,
possible.
2 weeks.
If
from
not, I
now-
guess
Yeah.
Andy will play you.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
This went so smooth, guys. Like
It went
there was
very
no
smoothly.
that's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that maybe when all shit broke loose when I beheaded Fritz, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But no, fuck.
Fuck 'em.
no.
Fuck him.
There's
Yeah.
nothing cooler as
it
a
was
bad
brutal.
guy
Don't get me
to
wrong.
be the bad
It
guy
was
who
fucking
kills
brutal.
other bad guys because they're fucking up.
Hell yeah.
You, as a commander, can't trust someone who's willing to betray so easily. But to me, in my head, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You can't rely on someone who's going to turn just like that without any provocation.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But I have to.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, two captains, like, you got the good and the bad. You know, like they kind of like check each other. You know, like I was saying
It's
earlier
like,
about how like I trust people too much, and he's like fuck everybody. So we have to like come into the middle, you know, and like work shit out. I like that.
Yeah.
Co-captains.
Yeah.
Co-captains.
Co-captains.
Yeah.
Brother. You're my
Nope,
brother.
no. He didn't call you brother.
All right. That's my.
You
my
put it
goal
the too
is for
sweet,
him.
and he said,
Yeah.
no.
Denied. Yeah.
No.
Well,
I think that'll be.
That is my goal. I will get Brock to call me brother. That is my like number
Come
one
on,
goal.
brother.
Yeah.
And then will rat fuck be like a term of endearment where it's just like, hey, rat fuck.
Yeah. At that point, yeah. Then it'll just be funny. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Mighty Mouse?
Hey, I'm no ordinary rat.
Yeah.
Hey.
But Andrew, honestly, that was awesome. Glad to have you on the pod.
Yeah, man. Fuck
Hey,
yeah.
thank
It
you.
went smooth. I hopefully you had fun.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Always have fun.
Awesome.
Always have fun.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Glad to hear it.
That's the mentality. Always have fun.
Exactly.
Always have
Always
fun.
be
This
having
shit-
fun.
Honestly, I feel like we can go
Yeah.
for like 24 hours.
I know, right? Yeah, we can do a marathon, but I don't
Yeah,
think people
I
want to
felt the
listen
need
to
to
that
cut it
long of
though.
a
'cause
podcast.
I honestly don't know how long we've been going, but yeah.
It's
I could've
yeah,
kept
we're
going.
at an hour 40. So
Ah!
it's pushing 2 hours, but it's
Yeah.
good stuff though. It was
It's a
all
guest
role
episode,
playing.
so it goes a bit
That's
longer.
really what it's all. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in this week.
Yeah.
Fucking tune in next week. I'll do Call of Cthulhu with Andy, and
Yeah.
I kind of dropped a line at in the group text for our game club
I
about
know, it
I
surprised me.
want a guest character, but it's going to take a little while. The story has to progress a little bit more.
Can,
But
I
thanks
do
again.
a pitch?
Yeah, do whatever you want. Yeah.
Hey guys, smash that like button and subscribe.
Yes, thank you.
Please do, actually.
Yes,
Subscribe
listen
to Dark
to Andrew.
Eidolon Presents.
Down there.
Yeah.
Just click
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take it.
Honestly, we're so bad at that.
Oh man, yeah.
Click it.
We'll get better.
Also, Brandon mentioned something earlier that really spoke to me was if we don't put ourselves over, we don't try to like get over, like basically if we don't try to ask for things or try to like advocate
Yeah.
for ourselves, who will? So we're trying to
Yeah.
like put ourselves out there and do all these sorts of things. And Andrew coming on is also one of those things of trying to get guests and trying to expand
Yeah.
this podcast.
Definitely. And yeah, and also drop us a line at darkeidolonpresents@gmail.com if you're one of my friends. And if you're interested in playing role playing games with us, hit us up. We'll fit you into the story, man. We'll
Totally.
fucking we'll get you in there. Yeah. So yeah, thanks again, everybody. Yeah, you can follow Andy on Instagram
at AAA NDY88.
Yep, and you can follow me at BD Brooker on Instagram. I don't do Facebook or anything else. That's where you can find me. Dark Eidolon Presents is on Instagram as well. And yeah, that's how you can keep up with us. And how can they find you if I know you have a personal life? We don't need to put that.
Yeah, if you want to, you can.
Yeah, but if
I don't have any social media
No socials.
at all.
Yeah.
No socials. I have 0 fingerprints on my hands.
You can only
He's
find him
off-
there playing
He's off the
RPGs.
grid. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for tuning in to Dark Eidolon Presents
Critical Drinks.
with your hosts
Andy Aguilar.
and me, Brandon Brooker.
My best
All right.
friend.
You're my best friend. All right. Andrew's my best friend. Everyone's my best friend.
Thanks,
All
Andrew,
right,
for
guys.
showing up, man. It's been awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's been fucking awesome. All
Hey,
right.
thanks
Till
for
next
having
time.
me.
Yeah, man. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye
Bye
now.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Bye-bye now.
Bidaboo. Bidaboo. Bidaboo.